We were going to have the meeting with the publisher the next morning. I happened to run into, at an auction, there was some art auction going on, I run into Jim Lee.
The Sotheby's auction?
Yeah. So I talked to Jim Lee, and he goes, hey, what are you doing in town? And I give him the spiel. I tell him what we're about to do. I'm a pretty good salesman, right? So I get the gift of gab. I give it to him, and he says, fairly shortly, I'm in. It was a big moment. Jim Lee coming, I've said, was really a crucial moment because he was the guy that Marvel hadn't lost favor with. Rob and I were like rebels. So they were like, the nasty boys are going, so what? But the church choir boy, which is Jim Lee, if he can go, anybody could go.
Todd McFarlane always points out.
He's got the best stories.
He's got the best stories. Usually
the best memory.
Usually at your expense.
Yes.
But he's always quick to point out that you were the key, the linchpin to getting the image thing off the ground. Rob was still there, but Marvel already knew that they were kind of like the bad boys.
I like to refer to himself. They were the troublemakers.
They were the troublemakers.
They were.
But you were the linchpin to make this happen.
Sure.
They needed you on board.
Everybody was just excited that we got Jim, especially Todd. We got Jim Lee. We got Jim. Marvel and DC are screwed. He used a different word. I don't know where this is airing. So it was a bomb. It was Jim jumping ship. Suddenly everybody's going to pay attention. So he was key to that happening. To the frenzy, the Beatlemania, basically. The small comic version of it.
And it was like that. I remember that.
It was.
Lee then brought along Whilce Portacio to the group. Marc Silvestri was the final piece of the puzzle. And it turns out he was looking for a change. Silvestri just so happened to be in New York that weekend for a creative meeting at Marvel.
I head back to my hotel, by coincidence, serendipitous. Marc Silvestri happens to be staying at the same hotel. I meet him at 10 o'clock at night, and I go, Marc, can I have a word with you?
It was a recruitment talk, and we was at the bar at the St. Regis or Ritz-Carlton or something like that.
And I give him the sales speech, and I go, one thing, you're going to have to give me your answer by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning because we've got a meeting. So he goes, I got to tell you in the morning whether I'm quitting Marvel? Yes.
The comics industry has long been a place that treated creators less than fairly. From Siegel and Schuster being unable to share in the riches made off their creation Superman, to the well-known battles Jack Kirby, Steve Gerber, and others fought over characters they created, comics history is littered with stories of creators getting the short end of the work-for-hire agreement. The new wave of artists, they don't want to follow in Kirby's heartbreaking steps. They wanted a piece of the action.